So this is Glenorchy. This is where I grew up. This is where I had my first kick. Well, Mum and Dad's restaurant was just over there actually, next to the pub. Yeah, this was like my little triangle. The football field, the restaurant, the arcade. Yeah, first time I was in the kitchen, I was 10 years old. All I remember is there was a milk crate right next to the sink, because the sink was so deep I couldn't even reach the bottom to undo the plug. And Dad said, that's the job. And then I really started to get into it. And then after they lost their restaurant, you know, I got a job working at a cafe washing dishes, you know, $5 an hour. And on Sundays I'd go to church and be an altar boy, and they asked me, would you like to work on Sundays? And I thought, yeah, why not, you know? I mean, it gets me out of going to church. I think after a while I just really enjoyed being in that environment, you know, and I think I went home one day and said to Dad, I want to be a chef, and he kind of said, you're crazy. And I started working in this cafe on weekends and then after school, and all of a sudden I was working 3 or 4 days a week. But I remember one day my dad actually, he rang the chef and he said, oh, I need you to make sure that my son does the worst jobs in the kitchen, get him to clean the grease trap, push him hard, because I really would love to make him not want to be a chef. Because I think my mum and dad just knew how hard it was, and you know, the relentless effort and how hard it is to kind of, you know, work-life balance. But I think after 3 or 4 months of the chef giving it to me, you know, the chef rang up Dad and said, I've tried everything. He's set, he wants to be a chef, and I think now we should just support what he wants to do and help him along. And that was it. It was done after that. I mean, that same chef was the same guy who pushed me to leave Tasmania and go to Melbourne and pursue that passion.